Maybe you're like me and you're always seeking new ways to provide opportunities for your students to learn. I can sometimes find creating formative assessments overwhelming, especially if I'm trying to intentionally give space practice to something. So I want them to have multiple opportunities and experiences interacting with material, but again, that can take a lot of time to build on my end. Luckily, MagicSchool has a couple of different features and options that I really like using with my students to give them an opportunity to practice. And so what I like about MagicSchool is that it really tells me how to prompt my material. I can add my own files, which is really neat as well. I can customize the grade level. And so here, if I am doing the Great Gatsby, I can type in the book. This is nice too. Again, I probably would add, if I was really taking time to do this, I'd add other quizzes and resources that I have here. And I can break down my categories like into characters, plot points, themes, quotes, and let's see, literary devices. Okay. So now I've got some categories, and MagicSchool is going to generate some questions for me, which is great because then I can copy and paste this into a Jeopardy format. It's got questions, it's got answers, which is really neat and making that really easy for me to then utilize and share with my students. Again, with MagicSchool, you can go back and you can reprompt, you can customize things, you can tell it that you want more of certain things or less of certain things. So that's really neat here. The conversation doesn't just stop with one prompt. If I go back to my tools, I also can create multiple choice quizzes. I find these to be really helpful because I always struggle with making effective multiple choice questions that are not too easy or not too hard. And so I'm going to go back here and walk you through that as well. So multiple choice quizzes are nice because I can use the questions that I find applicable. I can change the number of questions too. So I can choose, I can have 5 to 20. I have my topic or my standard here. So I'm going to just type in the Great Gatsby. Again, when you put more specific input into an AI tool, you're going to get a better output. But for the sake of this example, I think I just want to go fast here. Okay, so now it's giving me these multiple choice questions. If I wanted more perspective or background with F. Scott Fitzgerald, I could put that in the message here and they'd give me more questions. I also like that MagicSchool gives me things to think about, so it's prompting me to potentially make more prompts and to interact with the tool even more. So definitely check out these features and always know, and I love that it even says here that, hey, AI has limitations, so make sure you're checking the work, make sure that it's reflecting the conversations you're having in your classroom. But here's just one quick way to make some more resources and more practice for your students that can help space out their learning, which, as we know, it leads to deeper and more authentic learning in your classroom.